Yeah, oh, what's good, you too? We back with another mock draft Monday, and let's get it popping. Today we are drafting from the 107 spot, the seventh spot. So we'll see if we can get a better grade than last time, but I'm not really focused on the grade. I'm gonna be tripping about that because it's not like everything is set in stone right now. If I had drafted if this was like the beginning of the season, I had just drafted my team, then I would feel some type of way that they say my team average. But hey, you can always improve upon your team after you draft your team. But as usual, one quarterback, two running backs, two wide receivers, one tight end, two flexes, one defense, five bench spots, and let's go. So right off the back, they are suggesting me to draft Gibbs. I don't mind when it comes to build of the two wide receiver, two running backs. I don't mind going running back heavy. So Barkley falling to this forward, I don't know. Whoo. That means you want me to go Gibbs over Barkley? Whoo. You're like, whoo. I don't know. Like, I feel some type of way because I don't feel like Barkley is going to do as well as last year, but he still go get a lot of work. Still go get a lot of work with Gibbs. You hoping that they decide to go give more work and less to Montgomery if you do this. I feel like that's aggressive. That is aggressive. I'm going to go with Barkley. Man, McCaffrey went at the 104. It feels aggressive. Um, so I don't mind getting JS in here or Bowers. Yeah, I don't mind that JS in. That's what they suggested me. Um, when it comes to quarterback, I would preferably get a quarterback in. I would want one of the highest end quarterbacks if I can get it at the end of the third or fourth round. Otherwise, I'll just get a quarterback later. Um, and I haven't been looking at the cheat sheet because I've been liking the people so far as they have suggested. And running backs, they look like they're killing running backs. They murdering the running backs. Jonathan Taylor here, but they got him in tier 3. Um, what do they look like for tight ends? Tight ends, George Kittle, last one in that tier. And I'm feeling like I'm going to go George Kittles. All right, fourth round. That's why I don't mind going after quarterback. And this is a great value to get Hurts right here. Great value. I don't mind pressing the button every time on Hurts if I'm going to get him in the fourth round. Um, and let's look how my team is looking out right now. That's a team I don't mind having. The real question is, and you guys can answer that for me, would you have went Gibbs over Barkley? Would you have went Gibbs over Barkley? So, so Metcalf looking like the only show in town when it comes to the Steelers. Looks like he go get everything if he stay healthy. He has no choice but to do well. Mixing off my to draft lists. I like Flowers. I like Swift, Henderson. Um, I really have to start going wide receivers early because there's a lot of running backs I don't mind having as far as the talent aspect. I don't mind. There's a lot of running backs I don't mind drafting as far as the talent aspect, but I don't know how they're gonna do numbers wise. Just don't know. But when it comes to the wide receivers, it's not that many. You know what I'm saying? Not that many. That I just want on my team like that. So I might need to start leaning towards going wide receiver heavy early. Let's get back to the cheat sheet. We got our quarterback down pat. We need a running back or a wide receiver and start filling the flex. Joe Mixon, that's a negative. So and I was just talking about, so we in tier 4 as far as, and look like they got more people, more running backs in tier 4 that we'll be able to probably have fall to us. So let's grab someone from tier 4 in the wide receivers since it's few of them. I think Metcalf, I don't mind going Metcalf. Don't mind going Metcalf. Bam. So there you go. For running backs, we still got a chance in that tier 4. And Swift or Henderson, don't mind. I'm going to pick Swift, more experienced back in a better offense. Well, we thinking it's a better offense, but I don't mind either one of these two. It don't matter which one, to be honest. Swift or Henderson, they cut from the same, but I mean, who is really sharing a backfield with Swift? We know Ramondre is sharing a backfield with Henderson. So that might, get on your nerve. All right, so we picked Swift. Team is coming together on decently. I'm sure they hate it. Now, I've been still picking Judkins, but at the same time, is it a realistic pick? Because, I can pick him now and just hope everything, straightens out with him. And here's another hopium pick right here, Roma Dunze, another hopium pick. I told you, he hasn't done nothing in this league for us to be picking him like that. But we hoping that he gets it together. So let's see. They telling me to go a Doomsday, but I really would rather have Judkins. Yeah, really have Judkins. All right. And so give me, know everybody love Josh Downs. I don't like the situation. I never picked Brian Robinson. I don't know. He don't do it for me. I already got a tight end. I wouldn't mind drafting Ingram. So we're going rookie. I don't like that he's starting off on a pub. What is this all about? Continue to build endurance, expected to clear early camp. So we're going to go Ricky. And that's what I was hoping, Javante here. So Javante should be the last lead back. You can say what you want, but there's a chance that Javante really would show up. So I'm definitely picking him. And we go. At this point, I guess if you don't mind, I don't mind putting Ayuka on my bench right now. So I'm not going to jump and start getting defenses because I don't mind throwing him on my IR. If I got an IR, I'm definitely throwing him on IR. Now, all right. So now the crazy, I can go give me a defense or two defenses. Because I like to double click on the defensive end. I do love me some Benson, Guerrero, right. All these, I'm gonna grab one. I'm gonna grab because I think if I click another defense, they'll all be gone. So I'm gonna grab one at least. I usually don't look at bye weeks. I'm just gonna look. I got 114, 214s. We're gonna grab Benson, and I don't usually look at bye weeks. I just was looking at it this time. Let's go back to defense. Get another defense, so we good. Like I like to have 2 elite defenses, and I always say, Blake Corum be sitting there for me, and so I'm gonna go ahead and pick up Blake Corum. They're in there, and let's see, they hate my team. B minus, B minus. How do I feel about my team? Hurts as quarterback, Barkley as running back, Swift as running back, Jensen as wide receiver, and Metcalf, tight end Kittle. I got Judkins and Purcell on from flex. Denver Broncos of the defense, Javonte Williams, Ayuk, Benson, Eagles defense, and Crum on the bench. I like my team. I like my team. Can't say that I just love it, but I really like my team. So they ranked it 7th. Let's go see how they feel. Yeah, they don't say I have any steals. Don't look like too many steals in the draft. If I don't have no steals, maybe I got reaches. Felt like I reached on Judkins and the Broncos defense. All right. I said I would have scored 40 more points if I would have picked Josh Jacobs over Kittle, and then settle for Laporta over Judkins. I don't like that. I don't like that. I like Kittles. Not really on Jacobs this year. Said if I would have picked Brian Thomas over Rick Purcell and picked Kirk and over Corum, I would have got 33 points. I don't like that. I don't like this move. So none of these moves I actually like. So I'm fine with my team. I am fine with my team because I'm looking at any of these moves and none of them is wowing me. So so there you have it. Let's look at the guy team they rated first. They rated Brownstone Abbey. Let's see if he got the first pick because I know they love doing that. Do get the first pick, and all of a sudden they rate their team. Brownstone Abbey. Let's see who was that. So he picked from the 3 spot. So Justin Jefferson, who already dealing with a hamstring. I'm Conklin. I'm not mad at that because I thought about maybe picking Ladd over GSN, and I be honest with you, I can easily see me when I'm actually drafting picking Ladd instead of JSN. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna have to really think about that one. I'm gonna write it down and kind of really study that one because in my mind, like I mean, the only thing you got to worry with Ladd, as far as talent wise, it wasn't what, but only thing you got to worry about Ladd is the injury thing. Why JSN could take another step. So I mean, I really gonna have to think about that. He got Josh Allen. I'm sure that tipped the scale right there. Sure, that tipped the scale. Kenneth Walker, Rishi Rice, who gonna be out at least 4 weeks. Tony Pollard. I would never have Tony Pollard on my team. I'm not a fan. Joe Mixon. I mean, really? Josh Downs. He got all the people that I didn't really want to pick. Like that was on my mind. Like what I seen on top of the thing that I didn't pick. Now Moody, Mark Andrews. See, I don't mind getting Mark Andrews, just waiting. Rindo, one of the players I did mention, Hunter Henry, and then Las Vegas Chargers defense. Okay, but yeah, I like my team personally. Y'all let me know what you think about my team, and if you liked it or not, or was there a spot that you felt like I would have went with this player instead, and then I would have loved the team. Just let me know what you think. I'm out. Peace.